Hi, it's Maxine here for your weekly wellness. Today I want to talk about forgiveness and how important forgiveness is for letting go of resentment and anger. Sometimes people feel that if they forgive somebody else, and you don't have to say that to their face, you can just do it internally, that it means you accept what they've done. But that's not what forgiveness is about. Forgiveness is letting go of that negative energy that you're holding on to. So not holding on to that resentment or frustration or anger about what somebody did or said to you. Because when we hold on to that anger, it's like you drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. The only person that is going to suffer is you. And so there's no point holding on to anger and resentment. Things happen in life and we can't change what happens. So if somebody's said or done something that's really upset you, then you can't change that. But you can sit down and forgive that person. Maybe you can recognise that they didn't really intentionally do it, because quite often, because we're working from our subconscious so much of the time, we just go into autopilot, and it's like this, we're not even planning to say what we may say or do. And people may not be consciously aware of what they're saying or doing, really. And those things that they've said or done that's really hurt you, they may not have actually consciously chosen to do that, and they may not have chosen to hurt you in the process. They've just blurted it out and walked off. And by sitting down and forgiving that person, even if it was the most horrendous thing that they've done to you, what it does is it lets go of that energy from within your body. Because if you hold on to anger and resentment, it stays in your body. So, we are all energy, our body is energy, and we have information that's transferring across our bodies and from different organs to the brain, to the heart, to the stomach, all over our bodies. And sometimes that negative energy gets stuck, and that can lead to ill health. And it's quite a strange concept to get your head around, because it's not how we're educated in this part of the world, to think that our body is energy and that we can hold on to negative emotions and that can then cause physical problems. But it can, because we are all energy. So everything that's physical about us is energy at its root base. And so holding on to resentment and anger and frustration doesn't serve you well. And forgiveness is one route for helping to let go of any negative energy. And that can then release a big pressure from your body and from your mind. And sometimes that forgiveness has to be towards yourself as well, because sometimes we do things that maybe weren't the right thing to say or do to somebody else, and we've hurt somebody else's feelings, or we've hurt our own feelings because we have terrible self-talk. We are our worst critic. We generally speak to ourselves far worse than we would speak to anybody else. And sometimes we create self-limiting beliefs because of that negative self-talk that we tell ourselves, that we're not good enough, or we're not worthy enough, or we're not lovable enough, or our bodies are not good enough, or whatever it is. And you can forgive yourself as well in this process. So really would encourage you to spend some time sitting and thinking about, are there other people that you need to forgive for things that they've said and done that's hurt you? And are there things that you need to forgive yourself for, that you've said or done towards yourself, that you can let go of and release, because it's past. And by releasing that negative energy out of your body, it opens up the space for the universe to bring other good things into your body. So give it a go and let me know how you get on, and I'll see you next time.